Hello there, boys and girls. How are you guys doing? I really miss you. But today I am making a special video, not for you, but it's for your mom because it is Mother's Day on Sunday. I want you guys to share this story and you guys can sing along with me, okay? The title of the story is Love You Forever, written by Robert Munsch and illustrated by Sheila McGraw. Let's start. A mother held her new baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she held him, she sang, I love you forever, I like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The baby grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 2 years old. And he ran all around the house. He pulled all the books off the shelves. He pulled all the food out of the refrigerator. And he took his mother's watch and flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes his mother would say, this kid is driving me crazy. But at nighttime, when that 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of his bed. And if he was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, I love you forever, I like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The little boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 9 years old. And he never wanted to come in for dinner. He never wanted to take a bath. And when Grandma visited, he always said bad words. Sometimes his mother wanted to sell him to the zoo. But at nighttime, when he was asleep, the mother quietly opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of his bed. If he was really asleep, she picked him up, picked that 9-year-old boy up, and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I love you forever, I like you for always, as long as I'm living, my mommy you'll be. The boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was a teenager. He had strange friends and he wore strange clothes and he listened to strange music. Sometimes his mother felt like she was in the zoo. But at nighttime, when that teenager was asleep, the mother opened up the door to his room and crawled across the floor and looked up over the side of his bed. If he was really asleep, she picked him up, picked up that great big boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I love you forever, I like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Well, that teenager, he grew and he grew and he grew. he grew until he was a grown-up man. He left home and got a house across town. But sometimes on dark nights, the mother got into her car and drove across town. If all the lights in her son's house were out, she opened his bedroom window, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of his bed. If that great big man was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, "I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." Well, that mother, she got older. She got older and older and older. One day she called up her son and said, "You better come see me because I'm very old and sick." So her son came to see her. When he came up the door, she tried to sing the song. She sang, "I love you forever. I like you for always." But she couldn't finish the song because she was really old and sick. The son went to his mother. He picked her up and rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he sang the song for his mom. "I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my mommy you'll be." When the son came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. Then he went into the room where his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up in his arms and very slowly rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while he rocked her, he sang, "I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." And the end. That's our story about "I love you forever." Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Thank you. There was something else that I wanted to say after I read that story, but because I don't know, for some reason, I read that book, I read that story 1,000 times, but every time I read it, it just grabs my heart. It just grabs my heart for some reason. And if I said another word, you will see my ugly crying face, and you don't want that, okay? But as you can see from the video, I was struggling reading from my laptop because I don't have the book. It's in school. And normally I do something with my students on Mother's Day because I know it is a very special day for you mommies out there. And but because of this situation that we're in right now, I just, came up with something for you. And boys and girls, listen to me. Do something, okay? Do something for your mom. You know how to write sentences now. You sound it out. If you don't know how to spell the word, sound it out, okay? And mother is our spelling word for this week. You can do that. Or you can simply say mom, mom. Sound it out. Write a sentence. Write sentences, not just one sentence, because I know you can do more than one. And also do something. Get a flower, go around the backyard, just get a little flower, give it to your mom, give your mom a big hug, give him a big kiss, a tight hug. And remember the big heart that we have in school. Remember how you always make good choices because you love me and you don't want to break my heart. Do that to your mom, okay? Because she deserves more love from you, okay? More love, the more love that you give to me. All right, so keep your mommy's heart big. No crack, okay? And also to my students mommies, thank you so much for helping me. You've been very great. And to my teacher friends who are not mothers, but they mothered their students every single day in school, thank you so much. And to all my teacher friends, to all my mommy friends, and to all our students who lost their moms, we will think about them. May their souls eternally rest in peace. We have a couple of students who lost their mom this school year, and it is very unfortunate that it happened. But we will move along. Okay, we will keep we will be strong. Okay, we will be strong for our parents, for our moms. And also to my mother, to my own mom, I call her mama. And thank you so much. Being a mother is a blessing and a privilege, but comes with the blessing and the privilege is a big challenge. And um we're glad we took that challenge, and I'm glad I took that challenge. And when I became mom myself, and I became mom 5 times, and a lot of challenges, but it's okay. I don't regret a thing. And just here to wish you happy Mother's Day, everyone. Okay, have a great day. Thank you so much.